Welcome back to Tales from the Empty Nest. She's Mama.
He's big boy.
We're just a couple of empty nesters trying to finish out 2025. We hope you guys had a really good Christmas. I know we had a pretty good Christmas.
We did.
We'll talk about that in just a minute. Before we get to that, make sure you check out our website, www.talesfromemptynest.com. Links to all our socials, links to everywhere you can see this podcast, links to places you can listen to the podcast if you don't want to watch us talk on a podcast. Stores out there, contact form, probably the most important thing to me. I love hearing the feedback from everybody. We get a lot of feedback on TikTok. We also get pretty good amount of feedback through the contact form. So if you got a question, a comment, or something you want us to talk about, use that contact form right there on the website, www.talesfromemptynest.com. And lastly, make sure you follow us on the socials. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast wherever you're listening to it. That way you get an automatic download every time we drop a new episode. Mama.
What's up, big boy?
Talk to us about Christmas. What were your thoughts on, because we haven't really talked about this. We had our Christmas with the kids on Wednesday night, Christmas Eve. And then we got up early on Thursday.
Christmas Day.
And went down to...
This is the first time we've never spent...
The whole day.
The whole day with our kids on Christmas Day. So it was kind of like bittersweet, I guess. We got to really focus on ourselves and like do something different. It's just the way the cookie crumbled this year. So, yeah, we did our family Christmas on Christmas Eve. And then we've said in previous episodes that our flew out Christmas Day. And then our son spent the day with his girlfriend's family, which I was worried he'd be really sad. But then I thought, well, if he came over to our house, he wouldn't spend all day. He would just spend a couple hours. So it wasn't going to be detrimental to him. And we drove and did a trip and drove out Christmas Day to Fredericksburg, Texas.
Yeah, we went to Fredericksburg for our Christmas / 26th anniversary weekend trip.
Which we needed to divulge a little bit more into why we got married the day after Christmas. But we had Christmas in Fredericksburg, and then we did our anniversary the day after in Fredericksburg. And so we had a good time. It was good.
Yeah, we spent the whole weekend in Fredericksburg. The reason we did our wedding on the 26th is because I was in the Army. Well, I was in the Army anyway.
If we're going to be
we joined the Army. I joined the Army. We already had plans to get married. I joined the Army. And then in the Army, if you're in training during the holidays, they have what's called Christmas Exodus because they shut down all the training bases and all that stuff. So even if you're in basic training, they shut down basic training. They shut down those units for like, I don't know how many days. It was maybe...
I think it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think it was a couple weeks in December. And so I found out all that stuff. And then I also got orders when I left basic training, which were essentially like permanent party duty station change orders. Like, so most people that leave basic training and go on to their advanced individual training, they don't get all these benefits, but I got, hey, bring your family. You have basic housing allowance. You get basic allowance for subsistence, which back then, I don't even know if they still do it, but this was like food money for the month. And it was going to make my paycheck go from, I don't know, I think I was making like $1,200 a month at that time to like, I don't know, maybe around 2,000.
A lot more than what
$2,000 a month or something like that. So I was like, hey, why don't we not get married in April and let's get married in Christmas?
We were supposed to get married in May.
Whatever. April, May, it's the same thing.
May of 2000. And so we're like, well, we're going to get married anyway. Let's just
do it
sooner and we get paid a lot more.
Yeah. And then I can move you out to Georgia.
And we checked with family and family was available. Okay. And yeah, we got married the day after Christmas, kind of rushed things.
And I think I left like a few days after that, honestly. It wasn't very much longer after that.
The only thing that was a little like I didn't want to compromise on was my dress because I already had that picked out. And then they were able to get that there on time and get the alterations done. And then the rest was just like quick, easy. We didn't have bridesmaids. You didn't have groomsmen, I guess that's what you call it.
I didn't have groomsmen. I had a best man.
Yeah, so we didn't have all that extra stuff, and so it made it kind of easier. And family came up, and we got it done, and we got married, which was we knew was going to happen, regardless if it was December or April or May. And
Pretty sure it was April.
no, it was May.
No, it was April.
I don't even remember because we got married the day after Christmas. But yeah, it was great. And then we got paid a little extra, which back in the day that was a big deal for us. Like, help out financially and get stuff done. And we knew we were going to get married, so why not benefit financially from it too? So that's what we did. So the day after Christmas, guys. He can't ever forget that, I hope.
Yeah, I won't ever forget that because it was the day after Christmas.
But
So anyway, we went down to Fredericksburg. I think we got to Fredericksburg about 3:00 in the afternoon.
There were 3 restaurants open that we Googled. I mean, we don't ever condone, like, we don't ever say, hey, I wish people would be open Christmas Day, but if they're open, hey, we'll go check it out. And we weren't expecting it to be as busy as it was, but it was packed.
Yeah, Fredericksburg just in general was packed. Way more people that weekend than I think I've ever seen. And we've been, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. It's not like we've been 1,000 times, but I don't think we've ever seen that many people on a weekend at Fredericksburg.
We've been the beginning of December, and it's not been as busy as it was right at Christmas. So, yeah, we packed meat, cheese, and a cracker tray just in case we couldn't find anything to eat. So we were prepared in case nothing was open. So that way we had some food. But luckily, it was a bar and grill. So, it was good. They stayed open till like 6:00. And then
they were open way later than 6.
Yeah.
We went to Cultures, was one of the places that was going to be open. It took us, I don't know, probably 45 minutes to sit down.
45 minutes, yeah.
And then the waitress comes up and says, I've got some good news and bad news. I can serve you drinks, but we don't have any food right now. Or
Our
they're
kitchen
restocking
is
food. And I don't know what the hell that even means.
Yeah, they said, and we were like, so you can't serve like nothing? Nope, nothing. It's all restocked. And I was like,
mind you, this whole time food is coming out and they're bringing food to people. So I don't know. I don't know what that was all about, but that made our stay at Cultures a little longer.
Yeah.
The food was decent. Can't complain. It's one of the only few places that are open. And then we went over to Hidden Hideaway, which is one of our favorite, after nighttime places there, tucked in off Main Street, and they have good food, good drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Usually have live music.
Always
they didn't
have good drinks.
They didn't. They didn't Christmas night, but that's fair. So anyway, that was Christmas Day for us. But I think the jewel of the weekend, I know for Mama, the jewel of the weekend is Martini's Seafood Restaurant, is what it's called.
Seafood bar.
Seafood House, I think is what it's called. Like Martini's Seafood House. We did that on Friday, did their happy hour 12 to 1.
Service is always good. Food for Texas, as far as seafood, it's the best I've ever had. And their cocktails are amazing. It's a very, very small restaurant.
That's tiny.
So if you get there during prime hours, be prepared to wait. So.
Well, we went over there Saturday night after we had dinner. And I flew my drone, and we're like, oh, we'll do a drink or whatever. We're right here. Mm-hmm. And we said, hey, is there any spots at the bar? And
we just want a drink.
The girl says, oh, I have to go off the list. And I was like, well, how long? An hour and 45 minutes just to sit at the bar.
Yeah. No.
So, yeah, we didn't get another. But they have really good happy hour. It's almost 50% off their martinis, select martinis. And there's like 6 or 7 of them on there.
Yeah.
Espresso martinis
Monday through
on there.
Thursday, 4 to 6. And then Friday, it's from 12 to 1. And it's well worth it. Man, it's just such an amazing time in there. It's such a good vibe. Love it.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean when you say vibe. I don't even know what
the music good. The music's good. The food is good. The drinks are good. The bartenders are good. Like, I mean, we're getting close to ending happy hour, and the bartender comes up and goes, "Hey, we're close. Do you guys want to bank a drink?" Meaning, I won't make it for you right now, but I'll put it in for the same price of happy hour. And I mean, it's just good service, and they're just happy to be there. Like, nobody looks miserable to be there. So it's a good vibe. That's what I mean by vibe. Mm. Is that still a term? Is that still
you say it like 20 times a day? I don't know. I don't know what a vibe is. I don't know what that means. But anyway,
I'm here for the vibes.
it was really good. As usual, we've been there. I don't know, probably 4 or 5 times, and it's always been really good. We had our first espresso martini with tequila. The bartender was like, "Hey, I make these with tequila sometimes. Y'all want to try it?
Out. Tell me what you think."
It was pretty good. It wasn't better than the vodka one, but it was.
I think the vodka settles better with that. But
anyway, really good lunch. We were pretty much liquored up by the time we walked out of lunch because we had 3 martinis apiece.
Yeah,
and we split a fourth, the one we banked. So
and that's the fun thing about walking down the main street is I don't think you can take liquor out, but you can walk down the streets. I guess it's a city ordinance or something. You can walk down the street with beer or wine or whatever. So you can shop, drink. A lot of these little shops have free beer. You can stop in and get a wine and then walk and shop. So it's a lot of fun, which is not usually legal. It's not legal in any other cities in Texas.
Well, a lot of cities do it in their little district areas where all that stuff happens.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, man, it was a good time. We stayed at the Fredericksburg Inn, which we've stayed at multiple times. It's an old hotel. It's like one of those old inn styles where like the doors are on the outside. But they have a really nice pool area, really nice like sort of outdoor sitting area. It's in a really cool spot.
Yeah.
Right by the creek there,
and
right off Main Street.
It's walking distances, which is why we like it, because we can go, walk and
don't have to drive around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think another really good one is Grape Creek. We go to Grape Creek Vineyards every time we go down there to have some sort of meal. And that place out there is just gorgeous, great food, really good wines. I think it's the best wines in Texas, hands down.
It's really good. And it started out with Grape Creek, I guess, but they have a lot of different extensions to it. So, it just gets better from Grape Creek.
Yeah.
So
we enjoyed our time in Fredericksburg. I got to fly my drone, which was pretty awesome. And I'd flown it before, but I was like, I gotta do downtown Fredericksburg, the lights and all that stuff.
So pretty.
So I got some really cool video of that, and I learned some things about my drone. That I can like mark waypoints on it and just take the thing off and it goes and does the trip I want it to do.
It's like a big video game.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. That thing's awesome. I'm going to have fun with that thing. So there'll be some video of that for sure up on the YouTube channel once I get all that. I've got it all pulled off. I just got to edit it. And I just realized I still got to do the Mexico trip. I have not done anything with that video. So I've got a lot of work to do.
That was eons ago.
I know. I got a job. I'm sorry. And then on the weekend, you make me go do stuff. So
trips.
Yeah. Trips and going to like
that sounds like me.
Titty bar places to like
to watch the
football games and stuff like that. Yeah.
Get me NFL ticket so I can watch the games I want to watch.
Yeah. So I did a couple of different flights of that over the I don't know what you call it. I don't know what they call it. It's right across from the courthouse.
It's like the square.
Yeah, but it's not really the square.
That's
what I would call it, but that's not what it is.
Market Plaza or something?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Anyway, they do a really good job down there of dressing it up for Christmas. It's really pretty, and I got some really nice aerial video of that, so that's cool.
It was abnormally hot.
Man.
Like I wore shorts on
Christmas Day.
The day after Christmas. Shorts. And I'm cold natured, so.
It was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was a fun trip. We had a good time. We got to figure out some other things to do when we go down there. So I think we're gonna do Lookenbach, Texas is not far from there, and also Enchanted Rock is not far from there. So we'll check that stuff out.
Give us something to do.
Yeah, give us something to do.
Kind of laid in bed Saturday. We went and had lunch.
We went way too hard on our anniversary. That was the problem.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well.
But
we went way too hard.
We did. But anyway, we woke up, had some lunch, and then laid around, went back to the hotel, and watched football pretty much until our dinner. So, and if you know us, when we have a short period of time, it's kind of like a wasted part of our trip when we do that. So
yeah, we hate it. I hate wasting any time.
We like to like dive in and just enjoy where we're at. So that was kind of a missed afternoon on our part, but it was okay. We had fun.
Good trip. Can't complain. Came home, went and did a T-Mam. We tried to do a T-Mam in Fredericksburg, and it was a bust. So We won't
Not
name
good.
that. We won't name that establishment.
We
but
will not.
I would just
Don't T-Mam in Fredericksburg.
Yeah, we've
Do
been to
German food. Do the Martini Seafood Bar.
Yeah. Go
There's
out to
so
the
many other
vineyards and do
places.
stuff at the eat at those places.
Don't do T-Mam
Yeah.
in Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fredericksburg.
Tex Mex and margarita.
It's not your
yeah, it's
niche.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's just not good. Period. We've done it at 2 different places now, and it just hadn't been good. But it is whatever. Okay, so last time, Mama, we talked. We said that we were going to pick 2 segments apiece, and
I got one.
I know.
I'm not as creative as you.
Well, I don't even think you tried. But in fairness, we were gone a lot, and so. But you got to start. You got to start bringing 2 segments to the house, or I'm gonna have to fire you, and I'm gonna have to bring in some new help. But what is your segment?
Mine's simple. What are we coming up on? New Year's.
New Year's.
Everybody sets a New Year's resolution.
I don't think everybody sets a New Year's resolution.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm not a big person for that. I think it's bullshit. Like, I say, oh, I'm going to do this. I never freaking do it. But there's some people that they hold it to heart and they like actually do it. And so I was thinking, if I want to be real about this. So I'm not just going to pick something to say it. I want to. So at first I thought I'll cut back on my wine.
You should do that.
I should try, but it's not going to happen.
You've done it before. I don't know why.
I have done it before.
I don't know why you say you can't do it. You did it for like 8 weeks.
It's just not fun. And I saw no benefits.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I was like, why am I going to put that pressure on myself? I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. If I want to do it, I'll do it. If I don't, I don't. I don't want to put it as a pressure. But one of the things I always say is I'm not a very interesting person, a very creative person. I don't have a lot of hobbies. I don't have a lot of things I enjoy. And now that the kids are gone, I feel like there's a big void. Like there's nothing for me to do with myself. Like I come home and I try hard to work out, which is something I want to continue to do. So I want to put that as a resolution because it's just something I'm going to do. But I want to find a new hobby. And I mentioned this, and I didn't even realize it, but I mentioned it to your stepmom and your dad when they came to visit for Thanksgiving. And I said, I like puzzles. I would think it would be interesting to do puzzles, something to keep me busy. And they got me a puzzle for Christmas. And so I think I would enjoy putting that mind to like just kind of doing puzzles. I think I would enjoy that. So my resolution is to pick up a new hobby. And I think that's something I would enjoy. And so a new hobby I'm going to try out is doing puzzles. So that's what I want to do. I want to pick up a new hobby.
Sounds like a really boring hobby.
I'm not very good at hobbies. So, hey, I'm going to start there with something boring.
And that is really boring.
Well, I find it intriguing.
Well, that's fair.
My big thing is my only thought on this is I hate spending money unless it's on like trips and stuff. But I hate spending money on myself or doing anything like that. And so it's like if I spend this money on puzzles, I'm going to do the puzzle, and then what do I do with it? Do I just like donate it? Do I try to sell it? Like I'll buy a bunch of puzzles and put them together, and then what do I do with the puzzles? I can't ever enjoy something. Like there's always something going in my mind. Like, but that's what I want to do. My New Year's resolution is to find a hobby, and my hobby right now is to do puzzles.
Fair enough. Where are you going to do that at?
Oh, I'll do it anywhere. I don't have little toddlers running around, so they can't mess up my puzzles.
Yeah, but you can't leave like puzzles. Like what
Most
most people
do. We do have a cat though.
What most people do with puzzles is they like dump all the pieces out, and they'll work on it for a little while, and then they go about their lives, and then maybe it's 2 days later they come back when they've got some time, and they work on it some more. Most people don't just sit down. I don't think.
Our son's room right now, that's just in disarray.
Yeah, but there's no room there's no room anywhere.
We just do like a board or something.
Fair enough. I was just asking.
I'll figure it out.
Seems like you haven't thought this through.
not completely. I feel like I need to pick up a new hobby, and that's the thing that's interested me the most is
Okay.
to do puzzles.
Fair enough. I ain't hating on it. I'm just asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have fun doing puzzles. I don't like doing puzzles.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I love the thought process to that.
It's just finding pieces that fit.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's not really solving anything.
I can listen to a podcast while I'm doing it. Maybe watch a background movie or
Fair
something.
enough.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that's.
What do you want to do? What's your New Year's resolution?
I don't really have one. I mean, like
we don't really do that.
I'm doing the Big Boy Challenge, so I guess that would be my New Year's resolution.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta shed 40 pounds by May. So I think that's what I'll focus on is the Big Boy Challenge. Which, by the way, you know what's funny? Most of the people that comment about the Big Boy Challenge are dudes because they don't want to see me in a thong. The women are like strangely silent though.
Yeah.
Because they do want to see me in a thong.
I want to see you in a thong.
Yeah. So I think all the women are out there rooting for me to fail. And I think all the guys are like,
please stop eating chips.
Yeah, please stop eating. Like they remind me in every video that we're eating that I got to lose weight. And I think it's because they don't want to see me in a thong. But I'm taking the last few days of 2025 to enjoy myself, which I wouldn't say like I'm overly enjoying myself. Like I'm just like I'm not completely focused on that. And then when we start after the new year, it's going to be on. Like I'm going to have to really change my habits.
Honey,
no, I am. I'm going to have to change my eating habits and go back to what I did when I did not be a fatty.
But what I was going to tell you is this time of year is hard. I'm
not worried about it.
You know how disciplined I am, and I'm having a hard time. Like the shortened like daylight time. It's just you're tired more. It just wears on you more. Holiday season. It is so hard to stay disciplined. So the people that can do that through the holiday season, like, man, power to you. Because I've been struggling, and I feel like I do a pretty damn good job, and this is just this weather and the daylight part is horrible.
Yeah, the daylight.
I mean, summertime you're on it, and that's the time people usually fail. I feel like, oh, let's go eat this, let's go eat that, but it's like, man, it's a struggle.
I mean, I'm not trying to make excuse. I don't.
I'm making excuses. It's a hard time of year to stay engaged.
It is if you. I've done it before. It is if you're trying to start during this time of the year. Absolutely,
forget about it.
That's
you might
hard.
As well wait.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, that's why I think that's probably why you see a lot of people say
it's like potty training when you have a new kid coming. Like it ain't gonna happen.
I don't
just
even,
wait a second.
I can't even understand that reference, but
women, you can.
It's a lot of people I think probably go, oh, I'm going to start going to the gym or whatever in January for my New Year's resolution.
That's a lot of New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's my thing. If you're going to set it, you
that's
better
the
keep
reason
it.
because it's hard to do it during.
Yeah.
They probably think of it before the holidays and they're just like, I'll
when
never be able to do it through
start.
Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and all that. You know, and just I mean, think about it. I don't like. I've had so many like work type dinners because of the holidays. There's always
we've had trips. This is always our busiest time of year. For trips.
We do trips. We've had I don't know. We've had like just at work sometimes. Like they just make it a big deal about all this holiday stuff. So there is a lot of sort of I guess temptation during this time of year. But anyway, so yeah, next week the Big Boy Challenge will be in full-fledged go mode. And we'll have an update the next time we have a show.
That means I don't have a choice either because what he's making me.
No, what I'm making me is what you get.
Is what I get.
Unless you want to do your own stuff.
Big Boy loves to cook, y'all. Mama
I love
does
to cook.
Not like to cook.
At all. I can't remember the last time you cooked anything.
Dude, I used to before I worked.
Man, I know. We've already talked about that.
I used to cook all the time.
I'm not. Nobody's arguing that.
But man, I don't like to cook.
You don't.
I don't.
I do
It's
though.
fair. Hey, I like to clean. Well, I like the house clean. I don't actually like physically doing it, but I like the end result. So there's that. You cook, I clean.
She does like to clean, and she likes cleaning things. Like, so earlier on in our marriage, we didn't have a lot of money like for Christmas presents or birthday presents. And so we really had to kind of go like, what do you need? What is practical? What's practical? What's not something I want necessarily, but something I can use. And I don't know how many times I've bought her like vacuum cleaners. She is like, she's addicted to vacuum cleaners. We have a closet specially built in this house that holds vacuum cleaners.
Well, there's different types of vacuum cleaners you need.
There are, but point being, I've never heard of anybody that like legitimately likes to own vacuum cleaners. She does. So I've bought a lot of vacuum cleaners for birthdays and Christmas.
And I mean, to be fully transparent with y'all, why we're recording this on a Tuesday and not a Monday is we got in a little tiff last night, and part of it was cleaning.
No, that was not part of it.
Part of it was.
No.
Everywhere I turned, there was a mess.
Well, no, there was not a mess everywhere you turned.
Mess. And then it spiraled. And we're like, you know what? We're going to reset. We're going to figure things out. And we're going to do a podcast the next night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There was not messes everywhere. I don't know what she's even talking about. She doesn't even know what she's talking about.
Okay.
Anyway, so there's the update on the Big Boy Challenge. There will actually be a real update, and I plan on doing. Actually, there may not be a real update next week because I won't have had a full week. But what my thoughts are is every Monday I'll kind of update the group. I'll like weigh in and let people know how much weight I've lost. Let people know what I'm doing. We'll talk about the meals we did throughout the week, that type stuff.
If you're a female, how much you get jealous of your man when he says how much weight he lost? Like, screw you, man.
Well, it's because I have a lot more weight to lose.
To lose 5 pounds for me is like you for a week. Like, so jealous.
Well, and again, I have a lot more to lose than you do.
Yeah, but still, I feel like it's easier for you.
It is not easier. I just have more. That's it. When I got down to like my lowest weight in a really long time a few years ago, I couldn't lose anymore. I just couldn't. It didn't. I stayed like the same weight for like months.
But you look damn good though. It don't matter if you lost any more.
We'll see if I can get back. If I can get back down to that, I'll have eclipsed the Big Boy Challenge.
You might be seeing less podcasts because we'll be busy doing other stuff.
Whatever. Less podcasts, maybe other video shows.
Them shoulders and them biceps.
Maybe other video shows. But here's the deal for you. I got a challenge for you, Mama. And this goes back to like I don't even know. I don't even remember. We did some sort of Big Boy Challenge where I had to do something, and maybe this was the Big Boy Challenge, the thong thing. But I got one for you. If
it can't be based on you though.
It's not based on me. So New Year's Eve, I don't know that we've made it to midnight in like the last 3 or 4 years.
I know. So lame.
We're old. We're lame. We have in the last 3 or 4 years, but for the last couple of New Year's Eves, we haven't made it to midnight. So I'm challenging, and it's usually because of her, because she gets tired, goes to sleep, and then I'm just like, well, what's the point of me staying up? So I'll go to sleep too.
Easy to blame me.
I'm challenging you that if you don't stay up until midnight this year, that you have to do the next show topless. And you don't have to show anything necessarily, but you got to be sitting there topless where I can see it, and I'll be looking.
I'm definitely staying up till midnight.
So that's the challenge. Mama has to stay up. Mama has to stay up till midnight tomorrow night.
Shit, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Because the Longhorns play at 2.
Yeah.
And I love to have some drinks when I watch football, y'all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So this is a good one. The alternative is you decline the challenge But then, like, we got to talk about something on the show that's like really.
So y'all decide.
Well, they're not going to have time. Well, I guess they could decide. Yeah. So we could cut this out, put it out, and let people decide whether they think Mama should do the show topless if she doesn't make it to midnight.
Or what should be the other punishment?
No, it's not a punishment. We're not going to call it a punishment.
I think it's punishment.
We're just going to, I don't know, we're going to have like a really open discussion about something. And it'll probably be sexual because it'll be my choice. Because I'm the one issuing the challenge.
But if I stay up till midnight, it's all null and void.
Yeah, it's all null and void. And you have to stay up. Like, you can't fall asleep and like be with your eyes open at midnight. Like, that doesn't count. The second you fall asleep, the challenge stops. Your time stops. You're out.
What's your definition of falling asleep?
Asleep.
Snore?
No, if I look over and you're sitting there.
Well, I do like this sometimes, and
nope.
I just rest.
That's asleep. You're out. You lose.
Y'all, this is just a rest, right?
No, that is not a rest.
Because I do this sometimes, and I'm fully aware of what everybody's saying.
Nope.
And I just do this.
Doesn't count.
I just rest. Because I don't like to nap because it makes me feel like shit.
You're asleep.
So I just go like this.
You're asleep, and then
so
time stops.
And so then I just do this, and I just rest.
That's asleep.
Sometimes I'm like
She's about to fall asleep right now. Stop doing that. You're going to fall asleep on the show. So anyway, I'll be pulling for you to fall asleep, so you have to do the show naked, topless.
So it's fun for you. And
yeah, it'll be fun for me. I'll just.
But I'll be cold.
Well.
Can I have my little space heater?
You could.
I guess. There's a little plug. By the way, I have to have a space heater in my bathroom 24/7, even in the summer. So I love my little space heater. So if I have to go topless tomorrow, you're pulling in my space
It's
heater.
Not tomorrow. It'll be the next show.
But you'll have recorded it for. Oh, I have to do the next show if I fall asleep.
If you fall asleep before midnight tomorrow,
then
the
on
next
Monday
podcast we record, you will not have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be topless.
Regardless, you have to bring my heater.
Why do I have to bring it regardless?
Well, regardless of what day it was or what
I see what you're saying. So anyway, that's the Mama Challenge coming up. What other challenges should you have?
Should I have?
I should challenge you to not drink wine. That's what I should challenge you, because that's what you really need to do. That needs to be your resolution.
If you had lose a lot of weight,
it would. It would help you sleep better.
Mm-hmm.
We're big drinkers, but the older we get, the more we realize that when you drink, like, you are messing up your sleep hard.
That's why I was saying I don't want to commit to my New Year's resolution being stopping drinking wine, because I don't know if.
Let's stop.
Hang on.
Hold on.
But
I want to make sure everybody understands. We're not saying you would actually quit drinking wine. We're saying you wouldn't drink wine
Monday through Thursday. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, I like the weekends. I feel like I should enjoy the weekend.
Right, but I don't. But you just said
before.
Stop drinking wine very definitively. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done this before. I've done it for 6 weeks where I did not drink anything Monday through Thursday.
Yep, and you slept better.
No, I had no benefits from it.
Yeah, that's a lie.
No, I didn't.
That's a lie.
And I didn't even feel like I lost weight or nothing. Whatever. Lies. I feel like you have to do it. You got to do it. Like,
it's all lies.
Whatever. You have to.
She just wanted to drink.
Quit.
She just wanted to drink wine.
But anyway, my point is I didn't want to say my New Year's resolution was completely quit drinking.
Yeah, of course.
But I wanted to say, if I started picking up a hobby, which is what I chose, puzzling, then maybe I'd be less inclined if something kept me busy, and I wouldn't just be sitting on the couch trying to. I have really bad anxiety, so if I'm sitting there on the couch, I'm thinking about this tomorrow. What needs to still be done? Are there crumbs on the floor? Is the laundry put away? What else needs to be cleaned? All this stuff is going on in my head. And what helps stop that in my head is some glasses of wine. So if I can get that noise to stop, doing a hobby. If
Oh,
I can do puzzling, that may help like kill two birds with one stone,
that's
is
fair.
my thought.
That's fair.
Because literally, that is why I like to have some wine, just to calm those crazy demons going on in my head that just won't calm down.
I like to have some wine because it's really
So
delicious.
it is
And I
delicious.
think a wine
And
buzz
it
is
is a
like,
calm buzz,
yeah, I
which
think
is
the
why I
wine
like my
buzz.
wine.
It. If you're watching us out there, like this will be a TikTok video, I'm sure. Comment and tell us, do you think there's different buzzes for the different types of alcohol? Like I feel like wine, liquor, and beer have a completely different, those three different categories have a completely different type of buzz
Yes.
from the other ones. Let us know what you think out there if you're seeing this video.
I agree. I feel like
And
it
tell
does.
us which one you like the best. I think man, that's a tough one because I feel like sometimes the one I like the best is the one I haven't had in a while. So like if I haven't drank beer in a while, I like to have a beer buzz because it's different.
Hands down, it is a wine or a tequila buzz.
Tequila. Oh, okay. I like a tequila buzz. Everybody knows we like a tequila buzz. We like those team ams.
But mainly it's wine during the week. It's just a calming, relaxing, tired kind of thing. And that's what I try to say. If I want to try to eliminate that during the week, if I can keep my mind off of all the other crazy things going on in it, if I can pick a hobby to keep my mind off of that, I feel like I can have less of the
Well,
wine.
we'll be rooting you on. I'll be rooting you on, babe. I hope you have fun puzzling.
Yep, be ready to buy me some puzzles.
Yeah. I'm going to get you a puzzle that's like 90,000 pieces or something.
I feel like I should say, like, maybe like rotate them through to a point where I'm like, I'm completely bored of this one. And then we maybe
What do you-
donate it or something.
Oh,
But
like I don't. So that's another thing about puzzles. Like I can't imagine completing a puzzle, taking all the pieces apart, putting it back in a box, and keeping it to try to do that puzzle again.
I could. I feel to an extent I could do it maybe one or two more times.
You already solved the
If
puzzle.
yeah, but if no, because it's still, I still feel like it makes you think.
I'm not debating that. Like I'm not saying if you've done the puzzle
Or I
once,
could time myself.
that would if I had to if I was living in the 1950s and I only had one puzzle and that was the one puzzle I was going to
How much
have,
faster could I do it?
that would be the only way I could challenge myself. That would be the only way that it would be fun for me to
Mhm.
redo the puzzle, would be to try to do it faster.
Yeah. There
So
we go.
fair enough. We never did talk about it, but we finished Ted Lasso.
Hmm.
Thoughts on Ted. So just
It's just a
backstory.
feel good story.
I started
guys.
watching Ted Lasso a long time ago, like probably when it first came out. And I think I watched, and I did it by myself. And this is not uncommon for us.
Yeah, we pick things all the time.
Yeah, it's not
and then
uncommon
we
for
find
us
something.
for her to watch a show
Yeah.
in the morning when she's getting ready, which clearly I'm not in there like sitting next to her when that's happening. She's watched a ton of shows like that.
He's sleeping.
I've watched a lot of shows just in different random times. Ted Lasso was one I started, but I never finished. And Mama said, "Hey, I've heard Ted Lasso's good." So we started Ted Lasso, or I started Ted Lasso again. We watched it all the way through. It is a very feel good, and I just wanted everybody to have the backstory. Now you can tell us your thoughts.
It's such a feel good.
Yeah, you already said that.
Like,
What's
I
feel
just
good about
love it? Just the way the characters get along, and it's just like, I don't know.
It is a feel good. I thought I thought the last season got weird.
It did get a little weird, but then it wrapped up.
It wrapped up really good.
It complemented very well coming into the last couple episodes.
What
We're
I
like,
thought
oh,
was
okay.
what I thought was weird about season 3 almost was how, what's her name, Keely?
Mm-hmm.
Keely and her
Keeley?
girlfriend, Keely, became like almost like the main storyline for like
Yeah.
several episodes, which I just thought that was kind of weird. It was almost like the writers were like, "Oh man, we're not going to be able to fill up.
Yeah,
We're not going to be able to fill up a season. Like we've got to write 3 episodes about Keely and her girlfriend." So I thought that was kind of weird, but man, it is a really, it's funny. There's some really good humor in that show. And I agree. I thought the end of the last season was awesome. Like
Yeah, it was good.
from like a like redemption and like I don't know.
Everybody
It was
came
like one of those.
together. The disconnects were now connected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like
good.
it was like happy cry. I mean, I
Yeah.
got to be honest. I cried more on that last episode than I think I've ever cried on a TV show.
You want to cry tonight, babe?
For any no, we'll have to talk about that. Maybe you guys have like your hey, you want to cry tonight movie. We do too, but we'll talk about that on a different show because I think we could start talking about that for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was sitting there just like it was like cry thing after cry thing after cry thing in that last episode. And I'm not really a big crier, so that was kind of cool.
I'm a big fan of the what's her name? You said she was in Game of Thrones, and I was like, "There's no way." And I looked it up, and he was right.
Hannah Waddington.
She's so good.
Yeah, she's good.
And she's
I think
beautiful woman.
I think all the acting in that
I want her upper body, man. Shit.
Just her upper body.
She's got some shoulders.
I want her lower body.
You want a lower body?
I want her lower body.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. She could handle something.
But anyway, I thought it was pretty good. One thing I've heard though is they are going to come back, and it looks like he's going to be coaching like a girls soccer team or something. So I don't know.
Jamie's not coming back though. I heard, so that's kind of. I like Jamie. Didn't like him.
He turned out to be a good character. Yeah. Yeah, that was another cool thing about the show was like the evolution of the characters.
Yes, it was so cool.
Yeah, it was good. If you haven't seen Ted Lasso and you like funny stuff and you like sort of, I don't know,
that
just like
feel-good
redemption
humor,
type stories,
so
I think it's a really good, and it's
relatable on so many levels.
The first two seasons, I believe the episodes are only 30 minutes, like 30 to 40 minutes, and then they stretched them out to an hour. Ish. Some of them are a little longer for the last season, but it doesn't take a long time to watch it. So I guess for us, like the next one we'll pick up again is Landman season 2, which you said you'd seen some stuff that it hasn't been very good.
Started it, and I kind of wish we would have, so we could have been living in the moment with these other people. But I've not been hearing good things about it, y'all. Which the storyline that really irritated us towards the end of Landman sounds like it's a storyline that still continues and irritates everybody in the second season. So,
what was that? I forgot.
The son and
the son and his girlfriend or whatever.
And then I've heard things about the daughter and the ex-wife getting too annoying. I'm like, I don't know. The ex-wife's hot as fuck, so whatever.
Wait, she's not an ex-wife anymore, though.
Oh, she is.
No, they're back together.
Well, they're back together, not married, though.
Oh.
She's still ex-wife. But anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, so we were talking about that when we watched the first season. I think she was like Allie Larder, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was the perfect person for that role, but then I felt like we said there was one other person we thought could have played that role. And I can't remember who it was.
You said it. And
yeah, I did.
Agreed with you. But
and I can't remember who it was.
Why'd you mention it? Because now we're not going to remember.
Well, because you were talking about the ex-wife and how hot she was. And I was just thinking, it's not like she's not hot just because she's like a pretty woman. Like the character is kind of skanky and kind of hot. Like, right? You know what I'm saying? So there was one other actress. Damn it. It'll come to us. We'll talk about it again on the next show. But anyway, so that's kind of where we are at with TV. It's bowl season for football, so we've been watching a lot of sports, and like the NFL playoffs are going to start, which I don't know if we care because the Cowboys definitely aren't in it.
So, and the Miami Dolphins, which was my second team.
Yeah, Mom was adopted the Miami Dolphins because Quinn Ewers is the starting quarterback now.
Well, I've always been a low key Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
fan.
You did say that.
So, but anyway, shoot us some ideas on what we should watch because we're fixing to hit a lull for like maybe the next 2 months before baseball season
starts.
So give us some shows to watch. We need some ideas.
Definitely need some ideas. One last thing I wanted to talk about, Christmas. Did you have any first time empty nest Christmas regrets?
Um, I was just kind of sad that, I mean, we couldn't help our daughter leaving Christmas Day, but I felt really guilty, like as our son, feeling like we left him or whatever on Christmas Day. And it seemed like he was all right, but that part kind of hurt me. Is like, man, I remember when we told him we were leaving, he's like, y'all are going out of town. Like, so I was like, oh, is that going to hurt your feelings? But at the same time, he wouldn't have spent that long over here.
Probably not.
But what I really enjoy, I mean, I wouldn't say what I really enjoy, because I don't ever expect to receive gifts. I'm not a gift giver. I'm a gift giver. I'm not a gift receiver. I love to see the look on the kids' faces or anyone's faces when they receive a gift from me. And so this was the first year our kids, I could tell, actually put some thought into gifts for us. So not that we expect that or anything, but it was really cool to see them proud to go, I've made some money, and now I can give mom and dad something back. And you could see the joy in their eyes when we opened our gifts, and that was really rewarding. So I did enjoy that Christmas Eve, which was our Christmas Day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I really
What about
have.
you?
I don't really ever have regrets about anything necessarily, but I can't think of any. I mean, it would have been cooler to spend longer with each other and have more of a Christmas Day, but you know, I don't know. To me, it's just about like seeing the kids now. At this point, like the kids have moved out, they're doing their own stuff. It's about like just being able to hang out with them and spend some time with them. And I thought we did that. I thought we had some good, adequate time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Good
we had a good dinner that night. Yeah.
They stayed late.
Yeah, they stayed a real good while. So, so yeah, I think it was a good Christmas. I just think Christmas is just not going to be the same.
No.
Even when you have grandkids, I think it'll still be different, because you're not going to have that probably every single year. You know what I mean? Like there may be times where just whatever reason it doesn't work out.
And how many years that my mom has raised kids, she had it 1 year where we all got together Christmas morning, and
well, and that was
since
good
we all
too.
moved out, 1 year where we were all there.
Well, and then she stopped doing it
and woke up Christmas morning,
which was crazy, because that was a fun trip.
Yeah, but a lot of people didn't agree with it, because they're like, it's too hard to figure out Santa with other people's Santa, and it was a big
first world problems
thing.
like that.
Yeah, I know. But so anyway, it was one time since all the kids moved out that we all got together and woke up Christmas morning with my mom, her kids, and her grandkids. Everybody was there. And I know she lived for that moment. So it's like few and far between. So that makes you, when you say it's not going to happen that often, it's really not.
Yeah, I mean, it may not. You never know. I mean, it may. But some families get in a groove and they just kind of do the same thing over and over again. But who knows what'll happen? Like, we don't know what the kids are going to do and where they're going to end up moving, if they move, and things like that. So, so I think Christmas,
enjoy the time together, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, for you folks that listen to us, there's a lot of people that have commented on our contact form that are not empty nesters yet. I would say that's one of the upsides of not being an empty nester yet is the holidays are better, more consistent, and you get to just spend more time with the kids. But anyway, we'll make the best of it and do the best we can. I don't know, maybe.
I mean, it was fun. I mean, it was good.
It was good.
It was good. I got pictures from his girlfriend's mom.
Yeah.
About him being over there, and thank you for having him come over, whatever. It was good. And our daughter, was flying out that day, and then she got there and said everything was great. She met the family. So I feel like they enjoyed Christmas, even though it was different.
That's all that matters.
They enjoyed that Christmas Eve with us. It doesn't matter what day it is that you do it, as long as around the holidays you get to share some time together. So
fair enough. Well, Mama, I think that's the show for this week. Abbreviated version of the show. We usually go about an hour, but we're only 10 minutes less than that. But
I didn't have my second segment, so
I know. This is Mama's fault.
Probably my fault.
This is Mama's fault. But make sure you guys tune in next week because Mama's probably going to be topless because she's probably going to fall asleep tomorrow night before midnight.
What's the word? Bet? Is that still saying bet?
Mama's going to be topless one way or another. That's all I got to say.
Bet.
Check out the
I'm
website.
staying awake.
TalesFromEmptyNest.com right there at the top of your screen. We got all the links to the podcast again, all the links to the socials. Contact form. Use that. Send us your comments.
We didn't have any questions
Send us your
this week?
question. No, just probably from TikToks. But anyway, send us comments, questions, topics that you want us to talk about. There's a link to the store. Make sure you check out Twitter for the vlogs. And we will see you guys next time on Tales from the Empty Nest.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hope
See
you
you
had a
next
great
year.
Christmas. See you next year.
I hate that saying.